Section. This would act like a sort of like Larry King show, if you know what that would if that would be like. And today I'm playing Grand Theft Auto as a side from Call of Duty. And today I'm joined by a very special guest. You guys probably don't know him because only his friends know him and I. He goes by the name of Shoomerz Section, and he is...
Do you think I have friends?
Okay, well, that was a nice introduction. If you guys have been watching my channel recently, you guys wouldn't know. But he was in my... He's going to be in my next few videos. And today, this would be act like, you know, Graham's Games. He used to do a weekly episodic podcast show.
Graham's Games, that sounds so shitty.
Okay, first of all, we have shmirg plays attacking Graham's Games. Okay, let's not take this to Twitter. Let's have this organised as quick as we possibly can. Speaking of Graham's Games, he horribly dodged me today. I asked him if he's going online.
Oh, quad! I got a no scope.
Okay,
yes,
so
I am no scoping.
So basically,
judge.
the main game of this subject would be to put people to sleep. Meaning this is an interview show that could be interesting to some people, but it usually isn't quite entertaining. Lots of subjects have obviously come in the news today. First we're gonna branch on is obviously going to be Infinite Warfare. The trailers have been released and not much people like it.
Psh, psh. Infinite Warfare, why are we talking about that for? Battlefield 1. We have to talk about this.
Okay, Battlefield 1. Okay, let's start about it. The trailer was amazing.
World War 1.
That's true.
Set in World War 1. You can customize a horse. A horse!
Okay.
Like, why a horse?
Why
I'm
not?
on a horse.
Okay, so what do you think about this game? I think Battlefield 1 is going to be sort of one of those games that, you know, is just going to be, it's going to have, like, so much potential, but it's just going to be boring. Like, we've seen that with, like, Fallout 4 had so much potential, but in the end...
Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, exactly. That had so much potential, so much hype towards it, but in the end it was just a genuine boring game.
I'm platinum Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, I
a
know,
grind.
Snapchat much. Yeah, so I really think
Yeah.
Battlefield 1 has
I
potential.
spammed that on my Snapchat because I was so proud.
Has potential, but I don't think it will live up to that potential. There's so many games have done that. Watch Dogs, that didn't even turn out to be an underhyped game. That turned out to be a bad game, and I do not want to see that out of Battlefield 1. Because for the first time in forever, like, people have been, like, preferring Battlefield over Call of Duty, and that never happens. Like, that doesn't happen. That's a really strange occurrence. And
It is so gonna outweigh COD in game sales.
I know, but still, I'm still gonna go for COD. I'm still getting COD.
Oh, of course, I'm definitely getting Infinite Warfare.
And I'm getting to see, everyone's getting Infinite Warfare just so they can get remastered. That's the only reason. And like, do you remember those classic Modern Warfare things? Like, do you remember Capture the Flag? Do you remember Capture the Flag, Ryan?
Don't get me started.
Yeah, and the campaign I remember was classic. I remember that campaign. I loved that campaign. And so, what else do we have to talk about? Oh yeah, I just want to finish up this Battlefield 1 thing first. I really don't want it to be Destiny or Fallout 4. Like, it has so much potential, and I think it's just going to crush that potential really bad, and I don't think it's going to live up to any of the momentum, because no games have lived up to their hype this year, in my opinion, apart from Call of Duty and Batman Arkham Knight. Those are the only games that have lived up to their potential.
Arkham Knight wasn't this year, that was last year.
I know, but like this season of games, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Speaking of this season of gaming, did you see the trailer for the Assassin's Creed movie?
No.
You should check that now. The Assassin's Creed movie, if you guys haven't seen it, the trailer is really good, but the approach they're taking, I do not think is going to pay off well. So they have this really famous Hollywood actor, I forget his name, but once you see his face, you'll know him from something. I just don't know where I've seen him from. It looks really good. They're not going, Desmond is not the main character, which I wanted. Altair isn't the ancestor, which I wanted. Which, this looks crazy.
Desmond's dead, you fool.
I know, but not in this, like, I thought they'd, like, recreate this Assassin's Creed universe to make it, I thought they'd recreate this
like
universe.
remastered Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, exactly, remaster it into movies. Like, how amazing would it be able to see, like, Assassin's Creed 2, the movie? Like, that's my aspiration in life. Assassin's Creed 2 is probably my favourite game of all time. Not because it's genuinely good, because there was so much to do in that game, and it was genuinely amazing.
I love the documents. Like, the way you could pick up Leonardo's documents, and then, like, but what I didn't like about that game was you needed documents later in the game. They could have specified that a bit better.
Oh, the codex pages.
Like, you had to go through the whole game just to do, like, the final mission.
That's true. But still, in the end, I thought it was worth it. Oh, I'm the biggest fanboy for the Assassin's Creed game. Speaking of the Assassin's Creed game, oh yeah, I haven't talked much about the movie. The movie is like, I've not been. The movie, oh yeah, what was I talking about? The movie is having a weird approach. The movie isn't going obviously for Desmond. They're not talking about Desmond. They're not talking about Altair. They're talking about this. I'm trying to remember the guy's actor's name. Well, anyway, they're going to the Spanish lineage. No, I'm trying to think about what Desmond's name is in the thing. Well, it's not Desmond, but still. They're going after a Spanish lineage, I think, which is a good approach. He's wearing black robe, going to sort of be like Assassin's Creed, the Spanish Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which I don't know if I'm overly happy about, to be honest.
I liked Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I didn't finish it, but it just got boring.
Every Assassin's Creed game, in my opinion, since Assassin's Creed 3 has just been too long, and that's made it so boring. Like, they need to, like, bow down on these side missions. Like Assassin's Creed 2, that was perfect. That had no side missions. That was just as good as it was. And crap. Oh. Yeah, well, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, like that had no side missions, and that was amazing. But even in Assassin's Creed 3, the homestead missions, that was an amazing idea in my opinion. And even the small...
I loved Assassin's Creed 3. That was my favourite game.
And like, even the small things that make the difference is like going to all 6 tombs to get the plates, to get the armor. Like the armor of Altair.
Do you remember rope darts from Assassin's Creed 3?
Oh, I miss them. Or remember, Tomahawk was supposed to be the main weapon. You had to buy one. You had to buy a sword.
Yeah, and you can upgrade it. Oh.
I sort of want to do a snipers versus Sturgeons, guys. Don't mind the gameplay. That's supposed to be their topic. Yeah, so I want to get into. Oh yeah, the Arkham. Back to Arkham's been released. Return to Arkham, sorry. I think that looks good. I think that obviously it's going to live up to its potential because we've obviously seen that before. Is there a quick? Oh, sorry, I am getting really confuzzled here. So what am I doing? I guess I might as well. No, so I think I might join in. Yeah, so I want to get into this Infinite Warfare. Like, I have a little brother that's 9 years old, you know him, and probably my subscribers know of him. Yeah, so he thinks he's really excited for Infinite Warfare. And obviously the trailer didn't really show us enough as I really wanted it to. But I think that
Paul, did you dislike that video?
who didn't dislike
Be
that
honest,
video?
did you dislike the video?
I didn't touch the like system on that video, to be honest. But
I disliked it.
what's it sitting at now? I'm gonna take
I
this
think it's
out.
2.5 million. 2.5 million dislikes.
2.5 million dislikes. That is crazy. Oh, I have to turn that off. That's copyright.
It's the most disliked gaming video of all time.
I could understand that as well. We didn't really get much, to be fair. And now PlayStation are gonna lose all their rights to DLC. That's gonna be suckish. Because we only had it for a small bit. 2 million dislikes. That is insane.
I think if you go on a computer, you can get the exact number.
Yeah, I can't go on the computer. I can just go on my phone, unfortunately. Also, while we're here, let's talk about the PlayStation 4.5. Have you heard of that?
No.
They're calling it the PlayStation. I forget what they're calling it, but it's called the PlayStation 4.
What is it?
It's the PlayStation 4, except it can support 4K TVs, and it can support 4K. It can support 4K TVs, and there's much more storage on it. So, I don't know about that, to be honest. But what I am definitely getting soon is, I think, PlayStation VR for Christmas. That is exciting me so much. Because, have you heard of the game Ark Survival Evolved, Ryan?
No, I never played that game. Heard of it though.
Alright, so do you know the gist of it? Do you know what happens in it?
Like dinosaurs and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's basically like a survival game with dinosaurs, and you can tame them and stuff like that. And so basically, the point of it is to obviously survive, and the fact that you can do this first person is really interesting to me, and I'm definitely going to try my best to get it for Christmas and whenever I can, and I'll obviously try my best to do the best I can out of it. And other games coming out, I think Left 4 Dead, I think are making Left 4 Dead are making a roller coaster or something. I'm not sure, but that seems quite scary enough and seems quite interesting. And also in the news, what else has been coming up? Oh, nice guy. That play was amazing. What else is coming out? Destiny 2. I've heard of that. That's been floating around. I'm not at all excited for Destiny 2, to be honest. Nowhere near excited for Destiny 2. Oh well, he's gone without telling us. So I guess I might have to entertain this episode for now, and so oh, you're back. I thought I was gonna have to do this solo. Yeah, so I was just saying about how I forgot what I was gonna say. It's my first episode of this. Everyone's shaky on series openers. So what are you looking forward to in the world of gaming this year, Ryan, besides Battlefield 1?
Video game wise or TV wise or
Yeah, we'll just keep on the subject of video games for now.
nothing. I don't really know what else is coming out this year. So
let's talk about movies then. So yeah, we've already seen Deadpool and Captain America and Batman vs Superman this year. All of them, in my opinion, were great movies. I don't know how Batman vs Superman people hated it. Critics were really harsh on that movie, in my opinion. I don't understand.
I went to see a new what's it called? Or was it? I went to see the new X-Men movie. Really good, but look it up on Rotten Tomatoes. I think people slated it.
I will now. You see, I'm like beginning to start to hate X-Men because it's two different universes. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are in the X-Men and the Avengers. Even though Quicksilver died in Age of Ultron, it's not really a spoiler. The movie's been out for 2 years.
I think they got confused on the rights, but they had to kill off Quicksilver in Age of Ultron.
I know, but they didn't kill off. Did they? Well, don't tell me if they killed off Scarlet Witch, but if these are supposed to be colliding in like Infinite War, what's the Avengers movie called?
Civil War?
Yeah, yes. No, what's the Avengers movie called that's coming out in 2 parts?
Oh, no idea.
Infinity War, I think it's called. Oh no, I'm spelling this wrong. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna be checking. I'll be AFK in this game for a minute. Sorry if it's not that entertaining. I'll be just checking. Ooh. Oh yay, and it's in the server as well. Yeah, well, I'm not going to. I don't know if I'll be seeing the Infinite. I don't know if I'll be seeing X-Men Apocalypse. It's just too confusing for me. The fact that what Charles Xavier is doing, since I saw Days of Future Past, I didn't think that was a bad movie, but still, what they're doing.
What? It's a good movie.
I know, but like it's just. Do Marvel own X-Men or do Fox own it?
Yeah, Fox on it.
That's why it's such a stupid universe, in my opinion. X-Men is just destroying what Marvel have made great, and they're just tumbling it down. They're using Marvel comics to make their movies and stuff that they don't even have rights to. I just think it's horrible. I think it's a horrible franchise, and I know I'm going to get lots of hate for that, but it's my personal opinion. Michael Fassbender, I think that's the guy that might be in. What's the name of the guy that? What's the name of the guy that is? Do you know the name of the guy, Ryan? That is. Do you know the guy? Do you know the name of the guy that plays Magneto in the new X-Men movies?
No idea.
Oh crap! Yeah, 50% on the tomatometer, but 99% of the critics want to see it. I'd be really harsh on X-Men. I just hate it. How does that thing work? Like, I don't think it'll be a spoiler, so is past Charles Xavier in the same world as future Charles Xavier?
No. It's set after Days of Future Past.
But is it still before? So doesn't it go back and forth though? Isn't Charles bald and then he has long hair?
No, it doesn't.
So is the crazy girl from X-Men 3 in it Ruth or something? The one that killed Cyclops?
Rogue.
Yeah, is she in it?
She didn't kill Cyclops. Jean killed Cyclops.
Crap, this guy's trying to kill me. Oh, I just got killed. So what else is coming out this year? Oh yeah, I think Assassin's Creed have flunked their movie as well. Flunked their game as well. Because they're making their movie. Which I don't know I should be too sad about, because obviously it hasn't lived up to its hype in the past while. And so, oh yeah, we're back on movies. Doctor Strange still to come out this year. I'm excited for that. Especially
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Exactly.
November, I think. Really excited for that. Looks brilliant.
Yeah, and especially that, did you see the trailer for that?
Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with that.
I haven't.
It's quite good in my opinion. And also, oh, it's so hard to talk when you're playing in a game like this. Sorry guys, I think I might switch over to a different game now. Yeah, I know what I'm switching over to. The amount of games this channel's going to be introduced to.